No, I can see. Yeah, I see. Do you see what I see? So today we're checking out two new smartphones from Techno. I've got the Phantom X2 and the X2 Pro, both 5G capable. Also, Latin American versions. The spec sheets are actually going to be kind of close. You're getting most of what you get in the Pro in the X2, but you may want a slight upgrade, and then I guess you would look at the Pro model. Phantom X2, MTK Dimensity 9000 4nm. This is a 6.8-inch AMOLED display, 120Hz refresh, curved screen, 2400 by 1080, 32 megapixels in the front-facing camera, 64 plus 13, and a wide angle on the back. Shift over to the Pro model, we have a Dimensity 9000, so the chip is the same. The display is the same size, 120Hz refresh, and they're both AMOLED. A lot of similarities. 32 megapixels on the front, 50 megapixels on the back, plus 50, plus 13. Totally different camera setup, obviously. They both charge over 45-watt wired connection, and battery capacity is the same, 5160 milliamp hours. Pro model is coming with 12 gigs of RAM as opposed to 8 gigs. On the Pro model, the main camera, 50 megapixel. Then you've got a telephoto, which is also 50 megapixel. That's a 2.5 times magnification. Wide angle is 13 megapixels. That's on the Pro model. In the standard Phantom X2, there's no telephoto. Okay, if you want the zoom lens, you gotta go Pro. Unboxing experience of the X2. Stardust gray. This is the most massive camera unit. It's a pretty wild appearance. Almost like a matte black. Not too much branding, pretty subtle Phantom designation right there. Instead of attempting to hide your cameras, you're going to wear them proudly. Two huge camera modules and one smaller one. On the front here, we have our camera unit in the centers. On the bottom of the device, USB Type-C, remember that's 45-watt capable, 5160 milliamp hours, speaker, SIM tray. The whole thing has like a solid feel to it. Power button has a little red indicator. Volume rocker is up above. Fairly slender buttons and a fairly slender feeling phone considering it's 6.8 inches. An included power adapter, that's that 45-watt unit. Headset is in the box as well. That's gonna be a Type-C headset. And the case is kind of cool. It doesn't wrap around the entirety of the device, so it still feels slim on the sides. You can enjoy the engineering there, trimming back that edge. I can confidently say that this is a step up from the typical included case you may see with a smartphone in this price range. Little grip too. And then this is going to be your Moonlight Silver, but you can tell me which you prefer of these two. Both matte finishes. This one has a little bit more color change going on depending on the way that the light is reflected. Ah, that's kind of nice also. You know what? I kind of like that color. That's nice. There you can see your two options, the more stealth gray or the brighter silver. Now let's step over to the X2 Pro and see what that unboxing experience is about. This one, woo, I kind of like that. So we get a red ring around the camera unit, obviously a different camera unit as well. Here we have that 2 times 50 megapixel main camera and telephoto, 13 megapixel wide camera. Phone feels a little bit more substantial, probably because of that telephoto camera that's in there. Too fun. Layout is pretty much identical. This red follows through to the ring around the camera. And what's cool about that is kind of like those high-end camera lenses. Once you get to that premium status, you'll see some sort of ring or coloration to indicate that you've got a nicer piece of glass. I feel like that's what they're trying to imply here. Let's check out what we get for a case here. Oh, I just discovered something. That's way better than a typical included case. This is a kickstand. So it protects your camera unit when it's in its closed position, or it's a kickstand for watching content, or I suppose you could stand it that way as well. You can go that way or that way. It's a nice implementation they've done there. On the Stardust Gray, they give you a light case with a different texture. It's even grippier. Headset, Type-C to Type-A, power brick, 45 watts. It is. Last up to join the party, Mars Orange. Woo! Oh, baby, that thing is vibrant. Holy Mars. Wow, that is a texture I have never felt before. Interesting. It's grippy. It is definitely unique, and that's coming from a guy who has touched many smartphones. The ring around the camera on the left gets even bigger. It goes more towards the Mars Orange of the remainder of the device, and then that carries to the frame here. You're not really picking up on the accent on the power button quite so much. Oh, so they're giving you the white one. Thing about this, because of the way they've done it with the cutouts, you still get to represent your Mars Orange flavor. This lets you tone it down a touch and, of course, get the attributes of the case. Lots of interesting options and things to choose from here with the latest X2 Pro. I don't know if it applies to all of them, but apparently the back cover is made of glass and recycled fiber. Texture that feels like silk. Ooh, high brightness mode. Screen refresh, let's lock it at 120. It will do the auto switch if you want to save a little bit of battery life, but we're having fun with it. Yeah, 120 feels so much better. Look at all the features. AI cam, portrait, video mode, super night mode, 50 megapixel mode, Coca-Cola Classic, Unbox Therapy Edition. That's a 1X. This is a 0.6. And there is a 2.5. So camera versatility comes in the form of telephoto. Okay, I see you, Mr. Telephoto. You're capable of zooming. Not bad, not bad. Remember, you want the telephoto, you want the Pro. Both of the 50 megapixel units, pretty good. Do a little selfie test at 32 megapixels. Many pixels, many beard hairs, 32 megas. Yeah, okay, all right, I see that. Look at a busted nose though. Now that the swelling is gone, I can go in there and grab it and I'm like, oh yeah, that baby's shattered. Okay, what about video mode? 1080p on the front. I got 4K 60. Woof, she's floaty. This is a sample recording of the X2 Pro, and we're shooting 4K 60 frames per second. Cool. Pretty close focusing capabilities here. You can get crazy with the photography. Film mode with sports, beats, superstar, street, all the different varieties of work that Mo does. Performance when he records his singing, his dancing, and his ETC, etc. I'll count down from 3 and then just start the dance you were doing.
Lou, don't do this. Don't do this to me.
No, just a small, like something fun. Now, again,
Keep doing
you're
this,
doing good. Yep, keep going. We're almost there.
You're such a liar.
Nope. I think that kind of captures you in a way. You were kind of into it. So I mean, I feel like you nailed it, honestly.
You know, you keep doing whatever you're doing. They just went from Christmas movie to Christmas movie.
I like loading up the Lou Later episodes because it's like kind of a dark, but yet colorful with the ceiling and stuff. It's a good way to test the display out. AMOLED. You got some AMOLED. All right, well, listen, speaker's not gonna blow your brains, but hey, they gave you the headset in the package. Little compromise for you. I love all forms of fast charging and all forms of fast charging animations. Woo! I mean, it's all I need to see. Energy flowing upwards like bubbles to the sky. you're so used to power going down, you're safe. You're in the safety zone. And plus they have a nice tone for it. It's almost sort of Zelda. You've successfully found power. No, I can see. Yeah, I see. Do you see what I see? It's retractable, that's cool. So at the 1X, we are here, blam. At the 2.5, we go here. You look sort of constipated in this one. No, it's just the way you're looking down in discomfort. But anyway, yeah, so it gives you two options, essentially two focal distances via the retractable portrait lens. I think that's the first time I've seen that motorized like that. That's kind of cool. All right, so there you have it. We have the Techno X2 and the Techno X2 Pro with some of the coolest included cases I've ever seen. Dare I say, unexpected features, retractable portrait lens, super vibrant color options like Mars Orange. Those are the latest devices from Techno.